India's primary and immediate focus in Afghanistan is to ensure that Afghan soil is not used for terrorist activities against it, and it was still very early days to talk about any possible recognition of the Taliban, the External Affairs Ministry said on Thursday, according to a PTI report. Recognition of the Taliban government is not our focus. Our focus is that Afghan soil should not be used for anti-India activities and terrorism of any kind. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said at his weekly briefing when asked about India's engagement with the Taliban and whether it is not a terrorist organization. 2 days after the Indian envoy to Qatar held talks with the senior Taliban leader in Doha, Mr. Bagchi faced a volley of questions on whether India was ready to recognize a Taliban regime in the backdrop of the Doha meeting and India's future plans regarding the engagement with the Taliban. Asserting that it was too early to talk about it, the spokesperson said, "Let's treat the Doha meeting for what it is. It was just a meeting. I think these are very early days. We used the opportunity to convey our concerns, whether it is in getting people out of Afghanistan or on the issue of terrorism. We received a positive response," he said. On Tuesday, the Ministry of External Affairs said Indian envoy to Qatar, Deepak Mittal, met Sher Mohammad Abbas Stanekzai, the head of the Taliban's political office in Doha, at the request of the group. In the meeting, Mr. Mittal conveyed to Mr. Stanekzai that Afghanistan's soil should not be used for anti-India activities and terrorism. It was the first publicly acknowledged formal diplomatic engagement that came 2 weeks after the Taliban seized control of Afghanistan. When pressed further on whether India will have more meetings with the Taliban, Mr. Bagchi said he does not have any update to share and that he does not want to speculate. To a question on the Taliban not commenting on the Doha meeting, Mr. Bagchi said, "It is up to the outfit." When asked why there was no photo of the meeting or whether the Taliban did not want it, Mr. Bagchi said, "It was just a meeting. It was not really that kind of an event where photos are taken. I do not think there is any thought behind it that we do not have a photo of it." On why the Taliban requested the Doha meeting, Mr. Bagchi said he presumed the group wanted to reach out to all the countries who have interest and relevance to Afghanistan. On bringing back the remaining Indians from Afghanistan, he said India will be able to revisit the matter once the Kabul airport resumes operation. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.